Hi, I'm Dr. Frank A. Thomas with another installment of Living Your Passion, and I want to share just how much I enjoy speaking to you about these very, very critical matters. So what I want to do in this version is to lift up the scripture that kind of informs the entire series that we're doing. It's found in the book of Galatians in the 1st through the 5th verse in the Message Bible. Galatians 6 in the Message version. Live creatively, friends. If someone falls into sin, forgivingly restore him or her, saving your critical comments for yourself. You might be needing forgiveness before the day is out. Stoop down and reach out to those who are oppressed. Share their burdens and so complete Christ's law. If you think you're too good for that, you are badly deceived. Make a careful exploration of who you are and sink yourself into that. Do not be impressed with yourself. Don't compare yourself with others. Each of us must take responsibility for doing the creative best you can with your own life. This is a marvelous text. I want to quickly illustrate it to you that Paul calls the spiritual ones, the pneumatikoi in the Greek, the spiritual ones. They are people who know how to restore others gently. Now, when we consider the spiritual ones, oftentimes we'll talk about how long somebody has been in the ministry, how long somebody's been in the church, how much money they're given, all these kinds of things. Paul says the ability to restore somebody gently is a characteristic of anybody who can be called a spiritual one. He then says, be careful while you are working with somebody who's caught in a fault or a flaw, lest you yourself fall into a fault or a flaw. He says, don't think too highly of yourself. Be humble. And then he says, do not be busy comparing yourself with other people. Why? Because each person has a uniqueness that God has given them. And if you sink yourself into the uniqueness that God has given you, you don't have time to worry about comparing yourself with other people. Then this last line. Each of us must take responsibility for doing the creative best we can with our own life. I love that verse. Each of us, because we are all unique, because no one of us is alike, because God gives each of us distinct and unique gifts, I don't have time to worry about comparing myself with other people. I don't have time to think that I'm more higher than I ought to think. No, my job is to take responsibility to do the creative best I can with my own life, the creative best. That's what we're going to talk about. To take responsibility to do the creative best because your life does not look like anybody else's life. And when you live from the inside out, you maximize your own creative life. And guess what? It doesn't look like anybody else's life, but it's a joyous life and a blessed life. Well, thank you for listening to me. Please remember that every Monday we have a Periscope broadcast. We talk about preaching live on Periscope. Each week we upload a spiritual vitamin to SoundCloud. And if you will go up to SoundCloud, you'll find us. We have spiritual vitamins for you there. Each Monday we upload a video version of Preaching as Celebration series. And each Friday we also upload a version of this series, Living Your Passion. Make sure you subscribe to us on all those platforms so as soon as we upload it, you'll get the notification and you can get it. God bless you and thank you for watching.